Oh, excuse me, Ricky. Ricky, I did see what you were doing. It felt good, didn't it?
Gooning. We've all done it. I mean, we all have, thoughts, and we've all had, feelings down there. And sometimes it gets too much, and you have to relieve those feelings. I mean, it's a perfectly normal part of everyone's sexual development. You don't want to hear that. You want to hear about the freaks, the degenerates, the nasty motherfuckers who have to be locked up. Yeah, have to be locked up in maximum security prisons and on every FBI watch list. The ones that need to be shunned from society. We're talking about the world elite Gold Cup Gooners. The Messi and Ronaldos of Gooners. These are the types to have, Jerkmate Premium or Pornhub Premium and be playing ranked Jerkmate and having the title of Grand Masturbator. We talking about the Minettas of the real world. Now, this topic isn't really that groundbreaking, but I hope that I can give my thoughts and give some insight on Gen Z's gooning problem. But first, we must decide what is and isn't a gooner. Because if you are a normal person who just, cranks a snake once, maybe twice a week, you're not really a gooner. Because there's something, because gooning is a whole different thing. Because just masturbating in general, that's just an activity that some of us partake in. But gooners take it seriously. You see, gooners treat it like an Olympic sport. They spend hours and hours on the grind watching these videos and gooning and jerks and cranking that snake until
about to bust. Oh, I'm sorry, I thought this was the bathroom. Oh, good lord.
And before they bust, they stop and do it again. These niggas be gooning every day, putting their blood, sweat, and tears into the goon until they're putting their arm to work till it looks like Quagmire from that one episode of Family Guy. All for the pursuit of a bust. But if you're not like that, then you ain't a gooner. You're just a normal, probably teenage boy who has hormone problems, like most of them do. But now, we must discuss the types of gooners. Now, there are many different subspecies of gooners, all with different traits, all with different interests. What makes an elite one gooner different than a casual gooner? Well, we have the normie gooners, the casual gooners. These are the people that, they like the vanilla stuff. The Mifa Khalifas, Alana Rose, the Violent Myers, those types of people. They don't really explore anything, and they're usually pretty normal about it. Now, they can be degenerate too, but most of the time, the normies know to keep they're gooning to private to themselves. Now, we have the other type of gooners. These are the simps. Now, the simps are a lot like the normies. They like the mainstream stuff. The only difference is instead of gooning to the stars on the hub, they're gooning to girls. They're paying money to be in an e-girl's chat. They'll be paying money just so an e-girl can acknowledge their existence. Dude, how down bad you have to be to pay money for someone to give you attention? Bro. And then you got the type that pay for their OnlyFans. And in the wise words of Zamasu,
pay $29.99 for a bitch's OnlyFans when the hub is free.
And these guys be thinking that if they pay money, they'll have a chance with the girl. And they be constantly texting them saying, "Good night, schmuckums." But bro, these girls have access to the most top elite 10 out of 10 men that you could possibly imagine. You think they're going to settle for your crusty, dusty, musty, unwashed ass? Bro, I think that this is somehow sadder than just watching normal stuff. Because at least when you're watching normal stuff, you're not getting the false hope that you're going to get with this girl. Like, no. This is way more destructive to your psyche. Because you keep telling yourself, oh, if I keep paying, I'll get the girl. But you're not getting the girl. At least with the vanilla stuff, you ain't thinking, oh, if I pay money, I can get the goth Latina baddie who got her black grown up by Ugandan BBC to like me. Like, no, she ain't gonna like you. Not with your shrimp, bro. And it's honestly low-key cucked to watch a girl get freaky with a 6'8" Giga Chad, thinking to yourself, man, if I pay more money, she'll look past the Tyrone and see the real me. The next type of Gooners are the anime and cartoon community. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're not thinking, wait, isn't this you? Didn't you make a whole video about how you're obsessed with a mid-anime hoe? And I just have to say, keep the goat's name
out your fucking mouth!
Because, one, I don't really see much of a problem with it as long as you're not one of those, 2D. 2D's better than 3D niggas, because honestly, that's just weird, bro. Like, if you think a drawing is better than a three-dimensional girl, it's over for you, bro. Your bloodline ends with you. There isn't much to say about this topic that hasn't already been said in Degenerocity's video, but I will say, if you, aren't, like, one of those types of people who, like, genuinely, like, marries their waifu, or, like, freaking, has 500 body pillows of the same character, or, you're not, weird, and, like, lolly, or freaking Shota, or whatever, then it's like, you're fine, it's okay, it's fine, I have a minute, I say it's fine, I'm like, my favorite anime character is Revy from Black Lagoon. Yeah, I said it. My favorite anime waifu. That's my waifu. Anyway. The next type of Gooners. Now, these are the serious threats to society. These are the dangerous. The ones that you should keep kept away from society. These are the people who are open with their freaks in public. Now, these niggas. It's one thing to engage in these fetishes when you're by yourself, if you're in the privacy of your own home, with your partner who is consenting to age, all that. But if you be walking around in public like a dog, if you're having yourself walked like a dog on a chain, ass out in public, like that girl in that video, nah, bro, you gotta pack it up. You can't ingrain with the rest of society. People get way too open about their kinks in public. Like, kink talk and like the king at pride discourse. Like, bro, I'm not trying to say anything against the LGBT community, but why do you need to dress in a dog mask, booty ass naked in front of children? That's kind of sus. That's kind of weird. And, like, the whole kink at pride thing, it's like they were literally told that you can't, like, I don't know why. You think they wouldn't want kids, at pride so that they can get their freak on as much as possible. But the second, like, a state bans kids from going to pride, they just cancel the event. Like, bro, it's a win-win situation for you. You don't get any annoying, stupid-ass kids, and you can be freaky. I don't get it. Anyway, I hope YouTube don't demonetize me for saying that, because I truly don't mean any hate or anything towards the gay community. I'm not saying that they're pedophiles. I'm not saying the LGBT are pedophiles. I'm just saying a lot of this behavior doesn't get called out in the community, probably because there's a lot of in-group preference where they'll protect the group instead of calling out these bad individuals because they don't want to make the group look bad, Anyway, there are many different types of Gooners. And now, I want to talk a little bit about, about how this has affected Gen Z. Because with Gen Z, it seems like, with Gen Z, it really does seem like that people have gotten more addicted to this stuff than ever. Because back in the day, you had to actually buy this stuff. You had to actually go into the store and, you know, go to the store and make sure everyone knows what you're buying. Everyone knows you're buying freaking obese midget goes head first in. Bodacious redhead, you know the rest. And like then it was just a private thing. No one had to see it. You could easily hide it. You don't have to, anyone, it was a one and done thing. Now you have instant access to every video you want. And you can close it with the close of a tab. So now you don't even have to have it show up in your search history anymore. So now people can just watch it for hours and hours and not even have to face the consequences of someone finding their secret stash. And I think this has affected Gen Z particularly because of this, people have become more open about saying things that shouldn't really be said in public. You got people saying the most dirty, degenerate sexual jokes ever, and it could be a video where it's just a guy washing a goat's butt, and people in the comments be like, oh, daddy, yacht. Like, nigga, that's a goat. That's bestiality. That's bestiality. And the younger generations that come after Gen Z are cooked. Gen Alpha and Gen Beta. Because, like, if you've seen Tommy NFG's video, then you know all you gotta do is look up things like Coco Melon. And you get videos of girls shaking their titties.
Hell no, man.
Like, bruh. I don't know why you'd think that searching up, kid-friendly content would filter that out, but no. It's always been like that. It's always been like that on the internet. I remember as a kid, I would go to either Google Images or YouTube and type in Sonic and Shadow. Just something innocent, like Sonic and Shadow. And what do you get? You get images of Shadow giving Sonic diabolical backshots. Like, enough. You'd think now that with the advent of Safe Search, that wouldn't show up as much. But even if you have Safe Search on, they'll still slip in weird like fetish art from DeviantArt that doesn't count as sexual. Scumbalgovich has a whole series on this topic, on these weird fetish art that doesn't get gets through Safe Search just because it's not technically sexual. And it's even worse nowadays on TikTok because, like, literally, this guy typed in A-Train versus The Deep from The Boys, He was expecting peak Boys content. No. What does he get? He gets a video of an Asian girl talking about her BBC experience. Like, no kid should be exposed to that. Especially when they're on their innocent little app, TikTok. When they're on their social media. Like, Gen Alpha and Gen Beta are cooked. They're gonna have porn directly fed to them into their brain via microchip. Like that, like those meme images. Like, they're gonna have, like, instantly, like, as much dopamine-filled content, dopamine-destroying content, like, fed to them in their brain. They're gonna have YouTube. They're gonna have TikTok videos of girls shaking ass in Spider-Man suits directly into their brain. It's because of this relative ease of access to porn that people have become more shameless. Like, yeah. Nowadays, people are open about things that should be in the closet. You should not be open about that stuff. No one needs to know. It's gotten to the point where people will just have a meme. And the meme, could just have a girl on it. It could be any girl. It could be a real guy. It could be an anime girl. And people will be asking for the sauce. Like, bruh, the sauce can't be that good. It can't. I don't want to put the blame on anyone for this. But it's an unfortunate fact in our society that sex sells. And people will exploit this, especially when it comes to marketing to children. You know how Camel cigarettes made the character Joe Camel to sneakily market smoking to kids? Well, influencers do that now. They dress up as a kid's favorite character, or like favorite like cartoon or anime character, and then make first trap videos and like sexually explicit videos to get the kids instantly hooked, so that they pay for their OnlyFans. Like, an employee at the Hub even admitted that they promote gay stuff to people to get them to experiment. Now, I'm again not trying to be homophobic. I'm just saying they want you hooked on this stuff. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you like and subscribe.
Fuck no, bitch. Fuck no. You don't deserve my nut. You ain't worthy of my nut.